The Mileseey, I don't know how to say it, but I picked up one of these units on Amazon a few days ago because I have a disability called not knowing how to estimate distances or heights. So I figured this would help me to at least get a rough idea or even a fairly close idea about how far something is, how tall something is, or the distance between 2 points. So I'm just going to give you a little rundown of the features of the unit and a demonstration. Most importantly, a demonstration, because a lot of things you see on YouTube these days don't really show the unit in action. So I'm going to go outside, put a little distance between me and the target, and see how accurate it is. So let's go. The unit comes in a nice hard case, protective case, which is great. We'll just open her up here. And there she is. There's the USB-C charging cable. Just take her out here. Instruction manual is pretty easy to follow. Really easy instructions. Straightforward. Don't let the thickness fool you. It's in multiple languages. There's only like a dozen or so pages that apply per language. So very, very easy that way. On the back of the unit, there's the battery compartment, which is nice and secure when you close it. Comes with 3 AAA rechargeable batteries, which is cool, meaning you can recharge them. I'm sure you can switch them out with any other brand that you want to use, or I'm pretty sure you could probably use regular AAA batteries if you're stuck. You got a set of spare batteries with you. You can put those in there. So that's great. You got both options. 100% rechargeable isn't always the way to go, because if something ever happens to your ability to plug it in, or something happens to the cable and you can't recharge it, then you're kind of screwed. So having the option for regular batteries is good. We'll just power on the unit. And there we go. It automatically, when you power it on, is in straight measurement mode. And I've measured this against known values like a yardstick or something that I measure with a measuring tape, and it's super accurate. They advertise that it's plus or minus 2 millimeters, which I believe, especially for straight measurements. When you get into big distances, a lot depends on user error and how stable you are, how stable the unit is when you press the button. So yeah, a lot depends on that. We have our menu button here where you can change measuring modes: volume, area to square. We got some Pythagorean functions, a bunch of those. You can read about those on your own. I'm sure you've probably read about it a lot before you watch this video, so I won't go into the very fine details of every function. The function that I am most interested in and why I bought the unit is the point-to-point measurement, which is great for measuring an object or the distance between 2 points when you're not able to directly access the point. So that's really good. And that's the function that I'm going to demonstrate in a few minutes here, because that's the one that's most important to me. And I figured if that one works good, if you can measure a point-to-point distance from a very far distance away, that's a pretty good test of the unit. And we got a bunch of other, the area of a triangle, circle, a volume, etc. So we'll just leave it on straight measurement for now. We'll press the measurement button to go back to the main screen. There's a set button here, and with that you use your plus or minus to scroll through different functions. You got your units. Right now I have it in meters. I'm trying to hang out more in the metric system, although here in Canada we use imperial and metric interchangeably, but I'm trying to do more and more metric. It's just more accurate. This is where you set the measurement distance. For instance, you can set it from the back of the unit, so it's going to measure from the back of the unit and include the unit length in the measurement. You can set it to the front, or for tripod mode. So I guess we'll measure from there when it's on a tripod, which is slightly away from the back. I'm not going to go through all these individual items in the menu here, but this is a great one here. This is a timer. It's a 5-second timer, which is great if you have unsteady hands, or if you're not stable. You just press the timer button and it allows you to get a steady shot. So that's really good. We'll just go back out to here. We'll press the power button to go back out to the main menu. So as far as the build quality goes, it seems very rugged unit. In the little promotional video they have on Amazon, they show it being dropped and kicked around in the dirt and stuff like that, which I don't plan on doing, but it's comforting to know if you do drop it, it has a bit of shock resistance and it's not going to crap out on you. Yeah, so a very, very nice little unit. Fits in the palm of your hand. I don't have very big hands, so that can give you some idea of how big the unit is. And yeah, it's really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it outside and do a little demonstration of the point-to-point feature. Oh, one more thing. We'll just lay that aside for now. I've got my target that I did up here. A little 2x6 block of wood, scrap wood that I got. And I just drew 2 lines I didn't take the measurement or anything. I hung it in a tree outside, which you'll see shortly. And I did my measurements point to point. Took one here, took one here. And then afterward, at the end of the video, I'll just do an actual measurement with my measuring tape to show you what it was, see how close it was. All right, let's go. A little gratuitous drone shot here. This is the setup. Top arrow you're going to see is the target, about 9.1 meters away, and the bottom arrow is me and the laser. Just setting up here. We got a little side view of the target. Getting it on the line as close as I can. Going into timer mode. And just waiting for a little flash. A little beep will come on the machine and let you know that you got the measurement. Move it over to our second line, for our second measurement. Again with the timer. And we have it. We got 108 millimeters. I'm just putting a picture here because of the glare on the screen so you can see it better. Alright, so let's just take a little measurement here with the measuring tape on our lines. I'll just put the end of the measuring tape right on the line here. And we're looking at about 104 millimeters. So 104 millimeters. Not bad. We measured 108 in the field. So off by 4 millimeters. That's good. I like it. That's not bad. That's okay by me. I probably wasn't the most accurate in my positioning of the laser. Might have been a little bit of a shake there. So if you really want to dial it in and be super careful, I think you could probably get within that plus minus advertised 2 millimeters. So yeah, not bad.